So today is Friday. Today's Friday. I've been losing track of the dates, but I'm about to go to Dave's and get a milkshake or maybe a soda because it's so hot outside. Seattle heat is unreal. But anyway, that's about it. I need to start filming more of my work sessions, but here's me going out, and yeah. Just got a normal soda. Today's Friday, so I just want to relax with a soda. And yeah. So, today is Saturday. I have not posted on YouTube for about a week now, and I have to first apologize for that because I've honestly just kind of I never had, even though I really hate that type of ideology, but I never had the time to record or stay and just spend the whole day just recording. And this is one of the very few videos that I'll do where for the next week or two where I'm just focused on just recording. And if you don't know where I'm at a park near SeaTac. It's this place near, it's about 10 miles from my home, and yeah, it's a very, very empty park. I'll add some clips later on. But yeah, I just wanted to address that. I apologize for not uploading. It's been nearly almost 2 weeks now since I haven't uploaded, but there has been big things that's happened in this past 2 weeks that honestly have just changed the whole trajectory of my whole business, and I'll get into that right now. But just wanted to say apologies for everything, and yeah. So for these past 2 weeks, I've also been at my cousin's house, and I've just been staying there for the past 2 weeks, and just mostly I've taken a step back from business and more so, oh shit, it's so windy, and more so just focused on having fun, taking some breaks every while. And it's gotten to a point where I've been working. I usually try to hit around 12 hours a day with my business, and I've only hit around at my peak 8 hours in these past 2 weeks. And that just goes to show that you need to have some off days, But important thing is I usually hit around 5 to 6 hours a day. I usually stop. I don't go to sleep at night, and I just mostly just do work. And yeah, I don't really do that much now, but that's what I've been for the past 2 weeks. Also, another thing is I want to make an apology for why is the camera moving so much. Only in Seattle will it be windy and 50 degrees outside in July. It's absolutely crazy how I can't even get this camera tripod to stand still. It just keeps on shaking. So you'll get shaky video on that. So even more apologies. but I'll be posting I'll try to do every 1 or 2 days starting from today. Even though I've said that in the past, I've taken a step back from content, but now I'm going to get back into content because your youth is your prime and you should take the effort to record your life. So yeah. And also I have a crazy tan, if you don't notice. I have no idea why. I've not been outside that much, but it's still pretty tan. Yeah. That's fine. So, okay. My announcement was I have officially landed my first client. And that client is, I won't say his name for privacy reasons, but I have landed him for around 100 a month. And is it low? It's pretty low, but it's still a lot for me. It's important first step. I had this sales call it was an absolutely crazy day that day. And it just started off from, I wake up at like 4 a.m. and I just see a Gmail notification saying that, Imran, you have a call with blank, and it says, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, what time is it? At 8:30. And I said, oh, okay, 8:30 is kind of early, and then, but the thing that I failed to read was, I forgot to read that it was in Eastern time, and I'm in Pacific, so that turned into 5 a.m. in the morning. 5 a.m. in the morning that I had this, no, it wasn't even 5:30, it was like 4:45 or 5 a.m. in the morning that I had this sales call, and I completely crushed it. I wish I had this on recording, but I completely crushed it. I land the client, and even though I charged him pretty little because he told me of his situation, and normally I wanted to charge him around 1 to 3K a month, but he told me where he was at. Holy crap, where he was at his business, and I said, okay, let me just charge you 100 a month, and I'll see what I can do. Also, I wasn't confident in my skills at that point, but now I am, and that's one of the biggest announcements that I want to make. So it's officially been, when did I start this? I've been doing copywriting and business for a long time. I've been in this money-making space for about 2 years now, but this is the first time I'm starting to make recurring revenue. And it's just absolutely such an amazing feeling that I'm able to just share this all with you, because now you get to see the fruits of my labor, how hard I worked for. I've been working maybe 10 to 12 hours a day since March, and I only really took I used to do this, but then I took a break. No, I didn't take a break. Why am I lying? I quit because I thought it wasn't working, right? And I came back in May, June, July. We're in July now, even though it doesn't look like it because it's windy as hell. And now I've landed a client, so hopefully there's more coming soon, and there might be another one that's coming soon. I don't know if I can. He's one of the biggest marketing brands. I don't know if I can mention him. I'll probably ask him on the sales call, but he said it's good, and we'll talk about negotiations within the next 2 or 3 weeks. And there's just so many things that are coming now, and I'm only 16, and I'm just about to turn 17, and in just. I'm not even 17 yet, and I'm already making $100 a month. And there's another guy with a marketing agency, and he's down to have a call. And he's like he saw my website. He was like, "Yeah, your work is sick, man. We need to work together." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, of course." And he's like, "Okay, listen, you can message me in a few weeks, and we'll get this set up." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sure." So that's pretty much in the bag, because I know I won't feel the sales call, because there's a saying, I forgot from who, but it was from, I believe it was Alex Hormozi maybe, or Iman Gaji, but 90% of the intuition of someone's mindset is made before the sales call. And that's such an important thing, because this guy's already happy to work with me. So all I need to do is just give off the same energy that I had with the other guy, and it'll all go well. And I'll charge this guy, because he's prominent, maybe 1 to 3K a month. And I'm 16. I won't be 17 until August. And I'm charging August 24th as my birthday. And I'll be charging someone $3,000. I'm getting real money for doing something that I love, doing just $3,100, which is roughly around 2.5K pounds, if you're from British or Britain. $3,000 a month as a 17-year-old, not even 17. It's insane that what you can truly do when you have your mindset ready. And that just goes to show for everyone who's watching this that if you have something that you want to do, find a way to monetize it, because you never really know what's possible until you truly try. And did I have a goal or a plan? No, not really. I didn't have a goal. I just wanted to get as high as possible. I had a goal of 100K a month by December. That's a bit far-fetched, but you know, it's still possible. And it's just insane. I'll probably be one of the highest paid 17-year-olds in my state who doesn't have an actual job, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, there's more to this, by the way. But
I'm about to crack him. But that guy like, no.
Hey yo.
The girl like, no, police. Coming. This is that one. And I just left it.
Yeah.
Also, after getting this client, right, I have decided to transition from copywriting, which I was doing earlier in the agency model, to copywriting and ads. So I was starting to do ads. I've been learning meta ads for like the past 5 days. Just even though it is so boring learning meta ads, but I have to, because I have to do ads for this guy who doesn't really have a brand. He has around 5K followers, but it's not really an audience, if you know what I mean. And learning ads is really hard, but what's even harder is the fact that I need to get this guy clients, and I think I can. It's like I'm balling like everything that is coming at me. I'm just doing it without like thinking. I'm like, people, like it's someone throwing a ball at me and then I'm just catching it without even looking. Poof, I just catch it behind my hand. Like, come on now. And important thing is, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do in life, because you only have one shot at life. It's your life, remember. Fuck what your parents say. Yeah, sure, listen to them, take their advice, but remember, they were from a generation in which that they had other opportunities. And that does not necessarily mean that it will apply to you. So do what you think is right. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I've switched from just copywriting to now ads and copywriting. And I have some sort of a different agency name. I don't remember what it was called. I had it in my notes somewhere. I'll probably check and add it later in the video. But yeah. And final words is, I am gonna start trying to post within the next day or two, like every 2 days. The problem is that when I stop posting for more than 3 days, I just suddenly just lose it and I just don't post. And if I stay consistent, then I just have the motivation to keep on posting. I have no idea what's wrong with me, but the important thing is I'll be posting every 1 or 2 days, and you guys will all get that every single step of the journey, because I want to look back on this in 5 years time and say, Imran, you did the right thing. You recorded your life, and now you can see how far you've gotten. And yeah, big things are coming related to trips. I might be going to Miami, or I might be going to Turkey. I'm not sure yet. Prices are insane. Like $5,000 for 2 people is insane. No one's paying for that. But yeah, Imran out.
Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about, can we talk about me and you? Can we talk about, can we talk about the truth? I wanna know, no, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you?
The hardest things a person can do. And if I'm being honest with you, I still haven't figured out a perfect way to make it happen. Change is hard because your mind and body are wired to resist it. They cling to what's familiar, even when that familiar thing is painful.